Hello everybody, I'm Static Stardust and welcome back to DOGZ. So, last episode we had our first day with our puppy. Alright, time for breakfast, coming. So yeah, now we are on to the weekday. So I think we already had the weekday, or yesterday. Alright, so now it's time for Swish's breakfast. Alright, so first thing, whoa. So yeah, after we have breakfast, we gotta feed the dog, so it is day 3. So we are still very new with teaching Puppy everything. Puppy is still very much new to everything in the house. Alright, so we are going to teach him all of the tricks, so stay. No. I'll ease up on him tonight at dinner. I'll let him just have his food. I'm home. Have you been a good dog to Squish? So you noticed earlier, I think when we started the day, we saw some trash on the ground. So we just gotta go vacuum up. So again, in the game, when you pass through from room to room, as well as do any actions from, excuse me, brushing or interacting with the dog. Speaking of which, he's gotta go to the potty. Is that floor sniffing, and it's the first sniff of the day, which means that he's going to go potty somewhere. He's going to go on his bed. He's going to... Yep. Why are you like this? I just got home. I feel terrible because I've done nothing these past couple of days. Did you just f***ing growl at me? I feel bad because I've done nothing but, like, scold this poor puppy for the past couple of days. Okay, so we're still not there yet. Okay, and since Squish already went to the bathroom today, we're actually doing pretty good. We just gotta work on bed. Bed! Oh, he got it. He's like, fine, I'll use the damn bed for an actual bed and not a toilet. Alright, good. I can actually praise you finally. Alright, and since we had just gotten home, I'm pretty sure either of the parents fed the dog. I swear to God, Smudge. You know what? Just for that, I'm actually gonna make you stay. Stay. Well, now this puppy made me eat my own words, because I was hoping to scold him for that, but alright, fine. Alright, good. You actually did good. You did good. Give you some water. So the thing when I was growing up as a kid playing this game, it would always be like the puppy would be very, he'd be kind of whiny about it during the day, and you weren't sure if you actually had your parents feed the dog in-game, so I'm like, do I feed him now or wait till dinner? Good dog. You are being so bad. I had the audacity to actually be, like, nice. I will give Smudge some leniency, because it's literally day 3. But at the same time, I'm like, there's no need to growl at me, sir. There's no need for this tone. There's no need for this harsh language. I'm just trying to show you love and affection. So let's see. Well, he's off doing whatever. Let's see. Press the A button to open bookshelf. You can read the books inside. So we have literally one book. TV. Basically just a TV. And we have stereo. CD stereo, use it to listen to music. Yeah, we're not really gonna mess with any of that stuff in this game. It doesn't do anything. It's just there for like a neat thing you could do. You can change the music in this room, in the living room, but you can't change it like permanently throughout the game. So it's like, you can, but it doesn't do anything. You're doing great, keep up. So, not that. And... okay, we're like 1/16th of the way of becoming friends. We're doing better on bed. We're definitely learning, which is good. I'm gonna go start dinner. Are you serious? So dinner can only start at 7 o'clock. It is 6:59 in-game. Right now, feed Squish. I also feel so bad because the puppy only has one type of food. It only has dry food and nothing else. Not even a different variety, just dry food. So later on there are different, not emotes, what am I saying? Like different reactions the puppy can give when you call their name later on. If they have like the little music notes above their head, they're like, oh, it's like music to my ears and stuff like that. No! Alright, let's see. So yeah, eventually as the game progresses, normally you will get more familiar with your dog, and your dog will basically be like your best friend. Oh, you stayed! So good! Awesome! Yeah, it's definitely helping with, what was I saying? So we're definitely making progress with Puppy. We will get more familiarized with the dog will see us as friends, and... Huh. So yeah, the little music notes above their head... Oh, yay! The little music notes above their head, that means they really like a certain toy. So yeah, there's different animations from Puppy 2. Aw, not 3. There's different little animations, like the puppy turns around and it's like they love that. If you see the music notes above their head, they love it. So usually, at the end of the day, quote unquote, in game, I will literally just like play with Puppy. I think there is different endings to this game as well. One is like you learned all of the moves, all the tricks, and you know your dog actually does very, very well. You guys have a good relationship. There's a third ending which I did not know was possible. Or past your bedtime, go to sleep. Just like my actual 9th grade self, my bedtime actually was 9 p.m. Now let's see. So training, we're making very good progress. So stay, we're actually doing really good. I could keep going for breakfast and dinner and lunch and keep teaching him, like, stay. Definitely need to improve on learning bed. So like I said, bathroom, he goes like once a day, he'll be fine. He still cannot walk, but I digress. That will take time. Wednesday. Alright, so we have another piece of trash in our room, which we will deal with at the end of the day. And the hallway. And probably in the living room. So usually on Saturdays is when we would have our free time, and every time Saturday comes up, we would usually have to either bathe the puppy, or we would have to do something, or help mom and dad with something. So as soon as Saturday comes, we are actually not going to have a lot of time with Puppy. We will have literally 5 minutes, maybe, with the dog first thing in the morning, and then, like, Mom and or Dad is like, oh, hey, by the way, we have to take Puppy to, like, the vet to get his shots, and you can take him on walks afterwards, which is fine, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, the game is, like, in-game is 3 weeks long, so it's not much. So it kind of feels like not an oxymoron, but it feels like I wish it was longer. And apparently there is a second game, a sequel to this, called DOGZ 2, which has like 4 weeks, and it's actually a lot longer. And I did not know there was a sequel to this game until I actually did a little bit of digging in my spare time, and I found out that, hey, there actually is a sequel to this game. Very good. Okay, so we fed the dog, time for school. Off. So when I was in middle school, we actually had really short days throughout the weekday. I bought you a CD while I was out shopping. Give it a listen to. Okay, what kind of CD could it be? I'll listen to it later. Yeah, like I said, we don't really need to... It's a nice feature, but at the same time, it's not like we can go into settings and change it. It's like we can literally listen to it in the living room, and then that's it. It literally resets itself back to, like, this default tune that you're hearing right here. Okay, so we're going to vacuum, tidy up, yes. And sniff, sniff, he's trying to figure out where to go potty. Your potty is literally right here, dude. Right here. Is this what it feels like to be a disappointed father? No! That is your bed! You're literally being taught where your bed is, sir. Fact. Bed. I mean, at some point, you would have to learn where the bed is. What the? No! Get back here. I'm not done with you. You can go off wherever you want. Oh, progress! Okay. Now. Okay, so we're still on 3 question marks for lie down. Now. Nice. So yeah, what was I saying? So in middle school, we were able to get out of school early. So we would have to wake up, I would have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. to get ready for the bus to school. Then we would have class, and then after, we took our mandatory classes, eventually we actually did get to go home at 2 o'clock, like every single day, and it was great, but it was also very, very, like, it's like a moment of, oh god, why? Why do I have to get up at this ungodly hour? Damn. Hey, more progress! So, nearing, what was it, high school, I think? We actually made the joke of, like, well, why couldn't, what was it, kindergartners and, like, TP and all of those kids, like, the little kids are known to being up at ungodly hours of the evening and morning, so that would actually be a smart move for them to actually be up at, like, 5:30, 6:30 a.m. to get ready for, like, preschool and kindergarten. Meanwhile, for everybody else, we're like, yeah, we can actually kind of stay after, maybe, or, have an easier time waking up at a normal hour instead of this. And eventually, as I went through, like, high school and stuff, it did get normal, but again, having to wake up at 5:30 a.m. for school that's cruel and unusual punishment. My god. Okay, so we're making progress. Stay is very, very good. Bed and everything else is looking very good as well. I'm gonna keep doing this until you eventually realize that that is your bed, not a second potty. So yeah, when we do eventually get to DOGZ 2, there will be more content, there will be more stuff, I think. But yeah, this is the game I grew up playing a lot. Other games that I played... Oh. So yeah, when they're actually close to learning a move, they'll sometimes like how you just saw, he'll like kind of squat for a second and then stand up and be like, "What?" Okay, let's give you a little bit. Actually, no, it's gonna be dinner. Help me with dinner. Okay, and then Dad's home. I'm home. Hey, it's Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Static. Welcome home! And just in time for dinner, too! Okay, still no puppy in the shot. So yeah, the dog will eventually show up in the background. That's happened before in past playthroughs, and it's actually really cute. It's like, the whole family's here, and I guess... yeah, all that. But yeah, the dog does not show up for the first couple of days in the kitchen. Your puppy needs its vaccinations before it can go for a walk. Come with me to the local vet. Okay, so Saturday is usually when we have to, like, do random stuff, and by the time we... Oh. Okay, now he's getting used to being picked up, like a baby. So yeah, Saturday or Sunday is usually the golden time to go to the vet and get his vaccinations. Please, be good. Yay! You did good! Yay! I don't like scolding you, so this is actually a good thing. And now some water. So once we get the puppy's vaccinations, we can take him on for walks, we can go to the park, we can get him more food, more toys. But again, the limit in this game is 3 weeks. So, unfortunately, we can technically go for a walk every day and get stuff like a new leash. Our current color for the leash is brown, which is very boring. If you don't care about the leash colors, you can literally just have a brown leash and not care about anything else. Usually I like to give the puppy more different types of food, different types of drinks, different types of snacks, toys. There's only like 2 different beds that I can also give the puppy as well, or Squish. Keep saying the puppy. Puppy has a name, and his name is Squish. So fun fact, if I wasn't gonna name my dog Squish, I usually name my dog Smudge. And I have a cousin who has a cat named Smudge, and I think that's actually a really, really cute name. Also would have named, if I were to get either a cat or a dog, I would have named them like either Smudge, Squish, Hash, Hash, or like something artsy. I think Stipples could be like a fun nickname for a cat too. Kind of hard to have one for a dog, but I can see one for a cat. I don't know why, it just reminds me of like art class, and I think it was sophomore year of high school we were learning about like, what was it, shade value or something like that? And we learned like using hash, crosshatch, hash, smudge, and just like you can use, just using a pencil, you can do a lot of stuff with like a piece of paper, pencil, and it was actually really cool. Yeah, I might just actually do this for the whole one. Actually, let's put away the toy water gun. I'm actually gonna see if I can brush my dog. So you can groom your dog, depending. So the first couple of times you do it, they're probably gonna like growl and bark. Stand next to your puppy while holding the brush and press A button to groom it. So yeah, the first times you try, they might like. Okay, so we brushed the dog a singular time. Progress. But yeah, the first time you do that, they might like turn, growl, bark, and then afterwards they'll be like, "Oh, I like it." So we didn't really brush the dog Squish. So we didn't really do much of anything. We're definitely doing well in training, and we're making friends! So stay, we're very, very good at stay. Bathroom, we're making progress. Still making progress on everything. So again, let's go. I think I'll do one more in-game day, and then I think I'll do one more in-game day, and then I'll call this video over. Oh, there's some garbage. I better clean it up. Yeah, you can literally just leave this here. Bad for breakfast. Okay. Hey, Smudge! You're finally joining for breakfast. Sweet. So when I was a kid, I had a dog. My nana, my dad's mom, had a dog named King. He was my dog. Every time I went to visit, I gave that dog so much food he probably shouldn't have eaten. He lived for a long ass time. Like he was an old man. Like I think he passed away sadly when I was in my mid to late teens. I think it was like 16 to 17 when that dog passed. And he was around when I was a toddler. Possibly when I was a baby. And that dog still lived. Alright. But yeah, I gave him like all sorts of bacon and sausage and stuff that I probably should not have been giving that dog. But he was a guard dog, and I loved him to bits and pieces, and he was technically the first dog I ever had, without actually being my dog. Stay. Now! So another thing we're gonna notice when we take him to the vet is when your puppy gets his checkup, depending on how well or how little you have trained this dog, it will give you like a short synopsis of like, oh well, he might have lots of stress because you've been, training him too hard, or you're doing XYZ, or maybe he's still not listening, or whatever. Oh, the 3 different endings. I talked about other stuff and got sidetracked. You've been a good doggy. So there are 3 different endings to this game. So the first one is the good ending, which is basically you learned all of the tricks, your dog is well taken care of, you have a good relationship with your dog, everything is all right in the world. The neutral ending, the second ending, is essentially, you have a relationship with your dog, everything's cool, but you didn't learn everything, which, it happens. Sometimes stuff happens in-game. The third ending, which I didn't even think was possible, no. Near the sofa? Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to pet you. Give me attitude one more damn time. I know you know where your bed is. I know you know where that bed is. I don't care how many times I have to tell you. Go to bed. Go to bed. So yeah, if and when we do go to the vet for Squish, we may or may not get a different diagnosis of like, your puppy might be stressed, or your puppy is really intelligent, or clever, or XYZ. Oh, the bad ending you can get with this game is basically you haven't really taught your dog anything, you haven't even interacted with your dog, and it's like, yeah, mom and dad mostly take care of the dog now, I don't really do much of anything, he hasn't really listened to me, he's kind of mean. Like, you don't do anything with the dog, which seems so backwards. Like, how is that possible? The name of the game is DOGZ. The fact that there is a bad ending to this game is actually kind of baffling. Like, I didn't know there was a bad ending until literally a couple of months ago when I found this game again. Okay, finally you know where your bed is. I just vacuumed. Why is there a piece of trash? I just vacuumed. Get up and let's practice more. Another thing that I really like about this game is that it really does kind of strangely bring me back to being like a child in my childhood home and just sitting in the living room or in my room and just playing my Game Boy Advance SP and just enjoying life. I didn't really have to worry about much. And even now, I'm gonna be honest, since we moved twice, and where we are currently moved to, I'm honestly not 100% comfortable, even after living here for, like, I think it's been like 3 years now since we've moved here to the current state we're living in. Like, I'm still not comfortable with living here. I've not really found, like, what I'm still good at in terms of, like, an actual real job. And, well, I did start this YouTube channel, funny enough, because I actually like playing video games, and I really did. Okay, so once Puppy learns how to sit, we can teach it shake and switch paws and all that. Okay, squish, dinner time. Oh yeah, I think in this game, calling your puppy also makes time go by faster as well. In the second game, I don't think that's a thing. So if and when we do get to DOGZ 2, it's probably gonna be like leagues better than DOGZ 1. Yay, you did so good! Eat! Good boy. And now for your water. You can't escape the water. But yeah, I just miss the simplicity of it. I miss being home. This is like a placeholder for home. And I honestly have not been happy in a long while. I'm on antidepressants, so that's kind of helping, but realistically, I don't want to be on antidepressants forever. I don't want to have to rely on a pill to be happy. And even now, it's like, I'm not making as much money with my current job. And again, I'm trying to get a second job to at least have more, the amount of money I would need to both pay my bills as well as have money for different expenditures or different fun stuff. Okay, so, wow, we're barely at 1 heart. It's like 1/4 of a heart. Like, damn, Smudge, you really don't like me. Oh, man. Alright, so we're actually finished. We're almost finished with Stay, which is good, because once we do that, we don't have to do it anymore. Teach him Stay. It literally is concrete in his brain. So then we have to go back to learning sit, bed, lie down, and bathroom. But bathroom is like a daily occurrence thing until he's eventually housebroken. So we can't force that, that just happens. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the episode, actually. Or at least the end of episode 2. So yes, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of DOGZ. Next episode, same old. Possibly we will be going to the vet, seeing how our puppy is doing, and obviously getting a good checkup. And hopefully from there, we can actually start taking our puppy on walks. And then after I'm finished with this game, I might do other games like Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, or 3. I might do Link to the Past, which I actually have not played. I've heard about it, never 100%ed it, but I'm willing to try it soon. If you guys like this, leave a like, click the icon in the center to subscribe to the channel, share with a friend if they have played this game, or if you yourself love dogs and you're like, I want to share this game. It looks fun, it looks cute. As per usual, I'm Static Stardust, and I will see you guys in the next episode on this channel. Bye bye!